Hello and welcome. Why on earth? Why on earth? I probably... this is kind of weird. How do I change that? Just a second. How do I actually get this right? This one? Yes. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, welcome to all of you. Sorry for the somewhat weird start to that. I had to get the actual picture right. So what am I going to do tonight? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I would like to do. I was thinking of trying to get my rating up. I've got, we go back. Is that possible? No, that's my own stream. That's kind of ridiculous. My Blitz rating is kind of low, you know. 2406. Okay, I've improved a little bit, but I was thinking maybe it's an idea to get this a little bit higher. And I wondered what the best way is. Yeah, I could play a tournament, or I could just play a couple of 3-minute games against higher rated opposition. Also, I can try, you know, I can try. If I go here and let's say create a game, what are we going to do? I can do 3-0. It's a bit quick, but, and let's say, yeah, something like that. Does that make sense? Standard real time. Let's see what happens. See if I get some games. If I don't get any, I check the lobby. Okay. And nothing too high, and 5 + 3 is a little bit long. Ninja Kiwi. Okay. Let's see what the Ninja Kiwi is up to. Get the Scorch 4 Knights. I had this opening on the board only yesterday, actually, in a tournament game. And I made a draw against a quite strong international master. But I was still a little bit disappointed because I had a really nice position and I somehow couldn't get this. I couldn't get this to be more than just a bit better somehow. I mean, okay, I wanted to go before here. I don't know if it's good. Let's try this. I usually play this with c4, this kind of setup. Yeah, this is part of my chessable repertoire, yes. So I wonder, oftentimes a move like queen to g3 is interesting. I'm not sure about this, but I can. It's interesting. No, I don't sell my autograph. It's kind of funny. I'm not a celebrity, so it doesn't make any sense. So I try to trade to increase my control over the c5 square. That's the idea. Okay. Okay, I think I'll just take this, and I'm happy to try this. Yeah, it's true. I played against Michal Zaitsev. That was the league game yesterday. I had a pretty nice ending, but I just had a bad moment. I played a draw at the end. I had a pretty bad moment where I simply I simply overlooked a simple move in the king and pawn ending. Okay, if he takes here, pawn takes, rook takes c5, a7 is hanging. So what is he up to? Knight e4 or something? I can also just play this. This is a slightly better position for me. No, I am drinking tea. It's my usual beverage for some time now. But I finished my evening tea a while ago. Had some green tea with some orange flavor. It was pretty nice. But I don't want to drink late in the evening. Yeah. Now I prefer tea. It has more variety than coffee. There's nothing wrong with coffee, of course, but it's just I never drank much coffee, actually. The smoking was bad, it really was, but the coffee was always kind of moderate. Yeah, this is going to be very drawish. I'm offering a draw here. Yes, I've got a tournament coming up, actually. On move 27, rook e7. That blundered the rook. Here I played king f8, you know. Here I cannot go rook e7. Yeah, that was not very exciting. At some point I probably missed something. Yes, I have a tournament coming up. Okay, I can go to a rematch. Why not? That's a decently rated opponent. Yeah, I have a tournament coming up. I'm going to play a really nice one. Looking forward to that a lot. It will start in 4 weeks. A little bit more than 4 weeks. I'm going to play a tournament. Is he playing the absolutely same thing? No. We can get the same position, maybe. It's almost the same position. I'm going to play a tournament in San Sebastian in Spain. I wonder what... in German, I know that it's called Baskenland, the Basques. Basques? Yeah, anyway. I mean, I think people from there would actually object that it is Spain. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to play a tournament in San Sebastian. That's going to be nice. Open tournament, the Basques. It's an open tournament, 9-round Swiss. Yeah, this is a super sharp line that should be bad for white, but it's obviously a bit crazy. This is a good line for me, but it is yeah, I know. I've been to that part of Spain before. I didn't know the right terms. Yeah, knight c7, king d7, knight takes a8, king takes c6. This is in fact how it is played, and this whole thing is supposed to be great for black. But, yeah, tricky business. Okay. So this I don't know. So his knight there is hanging. C6, I mean. If I just take it, knight c7, king d8, knight takes a8, and then some bishop h3. Yeah, this is probably very good for me. I just wonder if this is the best. I could also just play bishop h3 here, but I wonder if this isn't good. Oh. I did not think about this move at all. I don't think of this at all. I did not think of this at all. Okay. I mean, currently I'm material up. I just wonder where to go here. I don't know if knight f4 is strong. Yeah, of course he could have taken on c7 with the fork, but I don't know if it was good. I can, with bishop h3, I get the whole stuff back and I have an attack. I mean, this is a funny position. I'm one pawn down, but the whole situation is extremely wacky. And I could have taken the knight, which would have been strong probably. Now I'm threatening this, and the knight is hanging. Should be very good. He also cannot move the knight, it's pinned. Looks like a win. Yeah, who's the chess player I respect most? I don't really know. I think all the top class players are extremely strong. So I cannot say that there's somebody in particular that would be extraordinary, like somebody nobody else would mention or so. Okay, so Carlsen is playing Tang at the moment. Oh my goodness, they are playing, what are they playing? Ultra Bullet. They play 45 seconds. This is crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I want, actually, because I've done this, the commentary on the Ultra Bullet, and it was kind of funny, you know. I don't know if this is a good thing to do, yeah, because it gets extremely weird. Yeah, Carlsen will destroy Tang. This is not a question. He's just like by a mile the better player. I mean, by a mile. So he will win this very clearly. Yeah, I want to play some games. If they are on for longer, I can do some kibitzing. And I'd like to get my rating a little bit higher. Now I think it's reasonable. You can do this, but I've done this like 2 weeks ago for a long streak, for a long time, and it's kind of weird to do this, you know, because It's, I mean, I would be totally happy to comment on Blitz, or if it was like 2 minutes, but Ultra Bullet is very, very extreme. And it will be a slaughter anyway. I mean, that will be very, very clearly in Magnus's favor. Yeah, I don't get a game though. That's the problem. Maybe 2,300 is too high. I don't know. They probably, many people will watch. I think Tang is also streaming. Yeah, I don't get a game here. This is a problem. You know, what I should do is actually at one point, what I want to do is, there is some I don't know, plugin or something. Okay, I got a game. There is some plugin that allows Twitch chat participators to take part in surveys and in polls. So I could actually ask the chat, okay, what do you want to see? What do you want me to do? And then you can have a vote. Yeah, I think this is a good thing to do, because I'm unsure sometimes what is a majority choice of the chat. Okay, this is a fairly normal looking French advance. Yeah, you can use straw poll and stuff like that. But there is something built in, something that is directly connected to Twitch somehow. Twitch poll overlay. I actually did not see that I was offering this pawn. Okay. No, I don't have a bot yet installed. I have to do it. There are some technical things still missing in this channel, definitely. So somehow, by weirdest transpositions, we've gotten something that you usually get from the Milner-Berry gambit of the French advance. White has some compensation, maybe not enough compensation, but it's yeah. We'll see. D4 bishop f2 is not a good idea for him, I think. I thought that it's not good, yeah, because I get the e4 square. But we'll see. No, I've read. I read My System, and I also read Chess Praxis. And, yeah, I don't. I'm not a huge fan. In Chess Praxis, there are those games that Nimzowitsch has played, and most of his opposition, I think, they're just so dreadfully bad. You can prove any sort of theory against those players, like not developing pieces is great, you could prove it against them. I think most of his opponents there were at best club players. And some of the commentary is so dreadfully wrong that it really wrecks my nerves. Yeah, he has absolutely wacky stuff in there that makes no sense at all. Okay, so I'm going to open this position. This is intending this capture and this invasion. So what's going on here? I can take on f5 potentially, or yeah, rook e1 is a simple move. I'll do that. Just trying to take there. I cannot really tell. I don't really have an opinion on Jeremy Silman's books. Absolutely not. I only have one book, and I haven't really used it all that much. This, I think, Reassess Your Chess. So I don't have a very clear opinion. No, Tony Miles died in the year 2000 or 2100. A very interesting creative player. Okay, so I think I'll take it. And now trying to take this and then take on d4. Let's put more pressure here. Don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah, simply I cannot comment on a book that I have not read, you know. Like the Silman book. Yeah, that's not great here. What kind of time control is that? 3-0, okay. We both try to play for mate, but he has run out of time. Yeah, Gösser beer. Yeah, I know that. I absolutely know that. It's an Austrian beer brand, and I can tell you a funny little story about this Gösser beer. I played some tournaments in is it Hungary or Hungary? Hungary, right? When I was going there for the first time, I went together with a friend who had been there a couple of times already for tournaments, and at the first evening he said, I know a great restaurant. Yeah, we should go there. I've been there many times, and they have great food and everything's great. Yeah, let's go there. And then we went there, and he said, you know, this is a restaurant. It's called Gösser. Yeah, let's go to the Gösser restaurant. And like I had to tell him, you know, this is not the name of the restaurant. This is just a beer brand. Yeah, it's not like every other restaurant has the same name. You know, it's a beer brand. It was a great restaurant though, so everything was fine. But it was quite funny to when he told me, let's go to Gösser. And okay. Must be a pretty big chain then, yeah. Okay, so I'm going for this. My ancient line. But my score is so good, yeah. With this, it's completely crazy. Yeah, it's well played by Arp. He's playing it right. He's playing it right. Not trading on b5 is actually a good idea. Yeah, this is I had this kind of stuff on the board so often, it's beyond belief. Especially, oh, so white does not want to win this game. It seems he's content with trying to beg for a draw, let's say. Now white has no way to open the position anymore. Absolutely no way. I have an idea. I have rook f4, which is not in itself doing much. Oh, I blundered g5. This is the way to lose it. Let's go back. Okay, I think I go h6 so that I can actually move the queen. Let's do this. Nah, I don't think that he plays for a draw because he sees the IM title. He's fairly high rated. So I would like to get this rook over to f8. This is maybe a way to do it. Yeah. Oh, I did not pay attention here. Ah, that's stupid. I didn't pay any attention. And now I'm actually in trouble. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick that I'm in trouble. But this queen doesn't have many squares, right? If I take this, I'm threatening bishop e8. He might just take on h4. Very, very weird, everything. His queen is trapped. Still not an easy position. Bishop to e7 may be coming. Yeah, not sure. I don't have much time to really figure it out. This rook h8 business is still kind of tricky. I mean, he's got some material for the queen. It's not like it's super easy, I think. Okay. Yeah, I thought simply here, but probably not, huh? Cannot take. Let's do this. Yeah, pieces look a little bit awkward. Taking e4 now. Rook f8 would have been interesting. And the bishop was just hanging. My God. Instead I blunder the freaking queen. What a sick game. I said it's a sick game. I should have won like a million times. And I won on time. That was crazy. Sorry, I couldn't watch the chat at all. I was simply caught up in this game. I was completely bad. Yeah, it's always very tough. I recommend good books under 1800 players trying to improve. Yeah, there are so many books around. If I click new opponent, is that the same search? It's the same search, yes. Yosha, okay. Yeah, it's still on that match, yeah, against Tang. So I'm going to play a little bit myself and then have a quick look what they're doing. I would like to know how this turns out. A6, yes, I go F4 here. This is my line against the modern. I think this is fairly comfortable for white. Okay, castle short, castle long. I don't know. I'm going to castle short. I think it should be a comfortable position for white. Just have more space. I'm a huge fan of having space, I have to admit. Yeah, what does the viewer count say? 80 viewers. Yeah, it's a very busy evening. Yeah, there are many streams going on. Magnus is playing. Yeah, Fiona is streaming. Yeah, many good things going on. So I'm just centralizing here and then see what happens. Just want to keep the space advantage. What are you doing there? He has to go back now, right? And F4. If you really ask me to expand like that, I'll do that. Knight F6 looks pretty awful. He has to take with the bishop. Knight C8. And now, how am I going to mate him here? This is covered. The knight to E4 maybe. I know he's got knight to E3, but I don't really think this is something that black can afford. Would be weird. Well, let's get this to E4. And now the idea is bishop G5, queen H6, mate. Okay, so I can bring the bishop to G7. Yeah, why not? Okay, I wanted to... yeah, okay. Let's go bishop G7. There is knight G5 for mate on H7, but there's also a rook on the third to take on H7 and then mate. Yeah, like if the rook is here, I take on H7 and mate on H8 at the end. That looks fairly dominating. Would be quite surprising if he finds a way out. Some H5. He resigned. Okay, get a rematch. Let's do that. And okay, I just go E5. That's what I know best. Yeah, you know, if you have a fianchetto position and the opponent is actually putting a bishop on your G7 square as black, you know that something went terribly wrong. Okay, so, interesting. Did I make a mistake there against his wacky move order? He played a delayed Evans gambit, which is totally incorrect. But maybe it's okay how it turned out. Probably is, huh? It looks a bit weird. Here, now I have to go d5, unfortunately. That looks bad. I made some mistake there, and he got away with this bad opening. Yes, unfortunately, this is the possibility that I gave him. Yeah, I have no good move now. I have no good move. Threatening to take there, and A8 is hanging and everything. And A5 is simply hanging. Always hate to lose against such bad openings, but okay, anyway. I have no move. I just lose lots of material. Lose a piece, simply. Yeah, probably would just take on d5. And he played the delayed Evans, which is completely incorrect. Completely incorrect. As castles helps white, absolutely doesn't help white. Yeah, I live in the western part of Germany, North Rhine-Westphalia, close to Düsseldorf and Cologne, which most people will probably know. Okay. Yeah, I just completely lost. Just hope. You can always hope, but I'm just lost. Rook takes e5 is a small threat, but was covered. It maybe has some kind of discovery by the knight. What is that area famous for? I don't know if we are famous for anything in particular. Probably for coal and steel mills from back in the day. And the carnival, maybe, yeah. There's some truth to that. Yeah, I should probably just resign, but I always feel. Yeah, okay. That was really unnecessary. Maybe you go you go to, what did I do there actually? Bishop knight f6 was wrong, yeah. Yeah, just bishop b6 then, yeah. And the white's just a pawn down here for absolutely zilch. For nothing. Okay, so I need some revenge. The game before was that completely complete rout. Okay, get the same kind of position. He does not seem to mind to get it again, which I find quite remarkable. Black's position was basically unplayable from early on in that game. Okay, I'm going to withdraw that and just centralize. Yeah, in the Rhine-Ruhr area we basically have one. It's just one big city, and you don't really recognize that much when you change from, yeah, I don't know, Duisburg to Essen or Oberhausen and so on. So yeah, he's given me this again. Yeah, he doesn't seem to like his bishop at all, which I found quite remarkable. It's the most important piece that you have as black, and he just gives it away. I'm just going to play for an attack here again. I know he can take b2 and so on, but this attack is going to be very dangerous. Even pawn to f5 is dangerous. Yeah, okay, take it. I don't mind. Yeah, Sebastian Siebrecht, the world's tallest grandmaster, I think he still is. He has those chess events in shopping centers. It's supposed to be really nice. I have never been to one, but a friend of mine, a clubmate of mine, told me that it is it's very nicely done, and a very attractive event. So yeah, it's always good to have, and I mean, I know Sebastian from really back in the day. We've played in junior competitions almost 30 years ago, and he's good at those things. He's also very very good with kids and so on. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know, my attack, the attack that I started here is maybe not like 100% sound, but it's dangerous. I think it's very dangerous. What is he doing now? Taking one of the rooks? Yeah, this, I mean, this is just a piece up, huh? Here I'm a piece up. What is black's compensation for being a piece down? I don't think there is any compensation. Okay, so rook e5. No, I'm going to cover that. And now I can even get the king here, right? Just put the king onto e2. Block the pawn. Yeah, I think that was enough. I'm still kind of unamused, yeah, for losing this game earlier against this wacky Evans gambit. But okay, Arp. Yeah, I played him before. That was this this maneuvering game out of the Spanish. Oh, now he goes for this. It's, oh, okay. Sinister you know that I'm screwing this up, right? Sinister Suavity. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, that was a Twitch Prime subscription. So if any of you have an Amazon Prime account, yeah, note that you have one free subscription to a Twitch channel. And it doesn't cost you anything, really. It's completely free. It's part of the Amazon Prime package. So definitely would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel using your Amazon Prime account. Okay, knight c3, or what's going on here? Yeah, I have to take it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's no extra cost for you, and for me it's absolutely the same benefit, let's say, compared to a regular, let's say, subscription. So we got this, an ending out of the Italian. Huh. I just wondered, yeah, my knight has no squares. My knight has no squares. f6, f3, fe5, fe4 takes on d4. That is kind of interesting. Oh, we went f4. Didn't expect that to happen. Do I just take, or... Nah, okay. But take... He cannot take. Okay. I can cover this. Trying to cover this by the with the king. Now I think in reasonable shape, which doesn't mean I'm better. Yeah, just don't misinterpret what I'm saying, but I think I'm kind of alive at least. Okay, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm too... Oh. No, I take with the rook, friggin' rook. I can't take on d4. I could take on d4. He blundered that pawn, and I forgot, really forgot, that he could take with the damn rook. Ah, crazy. This is totally crazy. White just blundered the most important pawn, and instead of just taking it, I played in the other in the wrong move order. Yeah, White is completely outplayed, but I've got no time. Got no time. Yeah, probably he still has some drawing chances, but I have no time whatsoever. Got no time. Yeah, that was pretty idiotic what I did. It was, you can just take d4 and then he just resigns. Yeah, just resigns. Okay, so is there anything else going on? It's 2 for something. Again, this ARP guy. Okay. Let's win a nice game in the Rossolimo. I'm not really good at 3-0, to be honest. I'm better. 3+2 is my best time control. Yeah, I should have paid some attention. Glancing at the chat. Could be tricky. I just blunder this pawn by looking too much at the chat. Oh yeah, it's bad, but at least there are some fighting chances here, simply because of the good development. Attacking this. I don't know, f6 maybe? Yeah. It's not enough. No, the reason why I'm playing 3-0 instead of 5-0 here is you get more opponents. It's just like, it seems to be the preferred time control for most players. I prefer 5-0 or 3-2. 3-2 is my best time control. And 3+2, I don't lose on time ever, like, and I sometimes manage to just win the winning positions. Okay, well, what are you doing here? What is this person doing? I wonder. Don't quite get what black is doing. I think I'm getting real compensation by now. Yeah, you get 3-0 is easier to get opposition somehow. Yeah, now I'm attacking this and I'm threatening h5. And what is that doing? I don't get it. h5. Okay. I should have. I misunderestimated him. Cannot take d4, unfortunately. Still have some compensation, but maybe not enough. Yeah, the misunderestimated, I know where that's coming from. Yeah, he's got this check, unfortunately. Yeah, that was a terrible game. Yeah, I really got some nice compensation all of a sudden. Okay, but of course the opening I played pretty badly. I still wonder if I'm not having some decent compensation there. I didn't see F5. I mean, I can simply take on C3 and probably win, and then H5, I don't know. Okay, so I want to check one thing. I want to see how the score is. Oh, Magnus is just leading by 20-12. This is pretty good for Penguin. That's more than I thought. It's really more than I thought. Oops. Oops. Yeah, here Magnus is just an exchange up and has a complete control. Nicely done. Magnus just put everything onto C5 and now has to win this ending, which should be done easily. For him at least, it's easy. Yeah, winning. Very quick by Black. Oh, probably will win on time. No. Our Penguin secured a draw there. That's good. Good stuff. There are two draws in a row. Oh, that looks bad for Black somewhat. Yeah, Tang is extremely fast. He is extremely fast. I've played one bullet game against Andrew Tang, just one, and the game was totally one-sided. I was winning the whole time, but at the end we had I had 15 seconds and he had 20 or so in a regular 1-0, and he won on time in such a simple fashion. I had absolutely no chance, absolutely no chance. He's got 2,500 roughly, I think. He's not actually a grandmaster. I still think this is wrong by Lead Chess to put GM titles on people who are supposed to get it in a couple of weeks, but he has everything together, of course. He's got the rating and the norms, but he doesn't have the title actually, which I think is bad that they put it on anyway. But very quick play by both. Yeah. Yeah, it's an extreme speed, yeah. That looks very good for white. Nice shot, yeah. Queen takes g6, yeah, with the pin here. So we had to go away, and now the pressure on e5 is tremendous. You mean why he plays this rubbish? You mean this time control or this? Oh, that was a big blunder there. Yeah, I mean, okay, this is, it only has a vague relation to chess, of course, but yeah, it's too fast. It's too fast for me, for, let's say, to play many games, but I enjoy the odd bullet game. It's just mindless fun. So why not? But what I don't get is if people like do it for hours and hours and hours, yeah. Like just once in a while, it's kind of okay. Yeah, that looks bad for black, really bad. It's a piece down for nothing at all, and yeah, I have no clue. If Capablanca and Lasker would have been interested in playing bullet chess, I mean, Capablanca certainly was a gambling type. And Lasker is tough to say. I mean, Lasker, as a chess player, was a very practical player, mostly focused. He was a very strong tactical player. You don't see the score, right? Magnus is leading by 5 in this session. Just by 5. And Tang is doing a really great job there. Now just leading by 4. Yeah, Lasker was of course a scientist, a mathematician. So his chess, in fact, was a bit untypical of what he did outside of chess, because in chess he wasn't a scientist or some explorer at all. Lasker was absolutely terrible at openings, for example. Yeah, Lasker he started out as a coffee house player. This is not a wrong way to put it. It sounds a little bit demeaning, but it's really what it was. He started to play in those coffee houses, this environment. He was an extremely strong coffee house player, of course. Yeah, absolutely amazingly strong. And Lasker really was terrible in the opening. I mean, there were some openings that he played that were really absolutely atrocious. So is this a draw? Yeah. Yeah, probably it's a draw. Yeah, this is a draw. It would have been a draw if black just kept the king passive, but yeah, of course this is also a draw. And this is completely silly, right? They agreed on a draw. I find this like it's completely pointless to click this till the end of days. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a completely normal game, let's say. pretty standard conservative Italian game, where in fact here black is clearly worse. To try an analysis of this time format, the queen on c5 is extremely strong combined with the rook to a7, and there are tons of weaknesses in black's camp. Oh, nice one, leading to a great ending. Yeah, both b pawns fall now. I try for commentary. And this is also okay. Hey, he's doing very well here, Tang. I thought he would get totally annihilated, but that's not the case. It's really it's competitive. It's really competitive. Yeah, now Magnus found a funny mate. Yeah, you saw that mate, rook e5 mate. Yeah. Yeah, and the old main line we got here of the Grunfeld. Black tries for a close center and then put the oops, what did Magnus do there? That was a big one, a big blunder. Oh, nah, that's not going to work. What's this called? Is this nonsense? England gambit. Yeah, that won't work. Yeah, I don't think Magnus is looking so fresh. Yeah, somehow there's some odd decisions, even given the time control. Okay, that's a very nice ending for white. c4. How do you keep that? It's currently +4 for Magnus in this match. 22 to 18. d4 e5, de5, just de5. de5, knight c6, knight a3, queen e7, bishop f4 is just excellent for white. Yeah, here Magnus has a piece up ending, but you still have to win it with 12 seconds on the clock. Not that many left. Yeah, good night to Golodion. It's midnight. And okay. Is that a draw? Is that a win? I think it's a win, huh? No, it's a draw. Bishop f4, then bishop b4 check. Yeah, it's just winning, I think. Oh, it's very good for white. Bavarian Swiss. Bishop d2, queen takes b2, knight c3 is just a lot better for white. It's a gambit. Okay, so we got a okay. What's going on here? Yeah, white is a piece up, yeah. Hey, he's doing really well. Yeah, here, that's a total win. Yeah, Andrew Tang is doing really well there. If you look at the last couple of games, you don't see the score, but the last 5, 9, last 10, he's up 5 points. That's a lot. Magnus is still leading this. But the last couple of games were really in Tang's favor. Yeah, of course, you never know how the circumstances of such a match are. Yeah, I mean, anybody of the players could be drunk or whatever. Yeah, I know that I'm totally useless at bullet chess. What did Magnus do there? He blundered everything. I know I'm totally useless in bullet chess if I'm kind of I'm not in top shape. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Yeah, here Magnus has some somewhat weird hedgehog type of position. And b7, wow. Yeah, this should be, it's very much better for black. Queen e3 check and knight g4 stuff is just around the corner. And there's no check. Tang has no check, which is the end. Yeah, so that was a win for Carlsen. Yeah, I've got an exchange Rui. That should be right up right up Magnus's alley, let's say. This is an ending where white is just a little bit better, and that's true. Yeah, Carlsen doesn't play the exchange Rui, which is, I think, I don't know. It's certainly an opening that I think he would do well in, but it's believed to be on the top level to have yeah, it doesn't have enough conflict, let's say, and gives chances to screw up for black. But still a good blitz weapon. They both have 2,800, yeah, exactly the same rating. Yeah, it's a surprisingly even match, I think. Yeah, Magnus has the wings for the here for being a patron on lead chess, which he has to be. I mean, he is always donating his tournament wins back. By the way, there is a new titled tournament, the titled arena, I think it's called. I think on March 1st is the next event, and I think I cannot play there, so I will see if I can maybe do kibitz, some of it, but I don't think I can play. I have to see him. Yeah, they have it at some time where I have to teach, I believe, but I have to check this. Sometimes I can reschedule lessons and it works out. Yeah, here Magnus has blundered a pawn, but he's gotten some pretty good compensation now. It's a fantastic bishop on d6. And all the white pieces look good. Now knight comes to d4, now e6 comes. Yeah, this is great for white, and he's got more time. So this looks like a win for the world champion. the rook on on g6. I just wanted to say, looks really uncomfortable, and it was dropping pretty quickly. Yeah, g3 is inviting this h5 business. Not that it is fantastic, but okay, now Magnus has won 4 in a row, so that is a pretty awful position now. Okay, it's complicated, so definitely anything can happen. Oh, the bishop on f4, that is surprisingly trapped. It has no squares at all to go to. But the position is still very messy. Black's king is wide open. And in this kind of time control, anything can happen. Yeah, and another win. 5 in a row. Navdani asked me, how many hours of sleep do you need? Yeah, I don't know. Are there big differences there? I don't need that much usually. Like 6 to 7 hours. That looks like black should win. Maybe some trickery. Bishop a3. Oh my god, that could be mate. Wow, rook f8 mate, and h6 doesn't help. Pretty nice. And 1-0. This is cool, right? Couldn't. I was very lucky for Magnus, of course. He didn't plan that before, I guess. When he blundered everything, but it worked out. Oh, that's a big blunder. Or pre-move blunder is wrong. Yeah, National Master. This is a title that we don't have in Germany. It's however used in the US and Canada and some other countries, I guess. Always find it a little bit weird that these titles count towards that those titles count for those titled tournaments. Because they are completely they're different, let's say. The requirements are completely different. So this is 7 in a row from Magnus, so he's leading by 9 again, I guess. Oh, I've got a hosting. 1 viewer, okay. I haven't really figured out how that hosting works. Oh, 8 in a row. Should I host other channels? Would it help somehow? Yeah, my thoughts on the FIDE bank accounts being frozen. No particular thoughts. I haven't really read this. I mean, I read that this happened, but I haven't checked out any details of what exactly is the reason and everything. It's not very surprising. I mean, FIDE is basically it's just a mob, so there's no big surprise if anything is happening there. That's a really tough ending. What's going on here? Knight on d2 is stuck. Just stuck. Yeah, so Tang has broken this streak. Yeah, so I wanted to watch a little bit. I think it's quite entertaining to watch. 45 is actually a little bit let's say more watchable than 30 seconds. It really is a somewhat of a difference. But let's see. If you don't mind, I had a pretty tough weekend. Yeah, I still feel very tired after the weekend, and I would like to play some games against you if you challenge me, and I would like to play some chess 960, something a little bit non-conventional and more casual. So if you like, challenge me to some chess 960 games. I would do that. Yeah, please play stronger players. It's a good idea, but I don't get any, as we have seen. And again, I want to do something a bit relaxing. If you like to challenge me to some 960, would be cool. I'm just really tired, and I don't want to play yeah, I don't know, some title players and so on. No, not anti-chess. Let's do some chess 960 is cool. Let's go Kowal and see. I have to look for a moment at this. This looks like interesting. I'm attacking a pawn. And he covered it. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to build up a strong center. Okay, I cannot go e5, but I can develop some pieces. And he's attacking this. Okay, I've got f5, which looks active. Maybe knight f4 is a move. Attacking g2. That's a very strange position. Very weird. Yeah. Yeah, do I take that? Probably yes. Let's take it. And I put this onto here and try to attack. He's attacking e4 a couple of times. So I'm forfeiting my castling rights. He can castle, okay. Now I'm attacking e5. No, I'm attacking e5 here. Can I actually castle long here? I think I can. Yeah, 97 defends it. I can castle long, simply switch places, king and rook. Yes. I don't know if it's good, but it's always cool, yeah. Okay, I'm simply stopping the queenside play because I'm trying to play on the king side. g4 h4, I would like to do that, but where is this bishop placed best? Huh. He might regroup the knight to d4, yeah? I'm trying this. Which would blunder stuff. Okay. Yep. Hope I'm not blundering the house here. He can try to put the knight onto d4, and I mean he can do that. But I've got this. This is a threat. Nah, that's not a threat, sorry. This is covered. Yeah, the queen is on that weird a8 spot. It's always, some of those positions are so bonkers. You have no clue what's going on. Oh. Get out of this. Probably it was a questionable decision to give up my dark squared bishop. Now that I think of this a little bit more closely. Okay. H4 coming. Yeah, maybe I'm okay here. Maybe. Yeah, okay. He has got this. He's got this. Yeah, this brutal approach. Just sacrificing stuff to break through. Not sure that this really works, to be honest. Does that work? I need to cover this pawn though. Being ready for rook a1. He has discoveries, but I don't see any great discovery. 20 seconds, fantastic. Phew. Very nicely played here by Koval. H5 hangs and E5 hangs. Alright, one on time. That was a super weird game. Very, very tough and nicely played here by Koval. Probably pretty good. Probably a pretty good player. Yeah, it's got good ratings there. Okay, so who else is challenging me? A BTP. So what's going on here? This is looking, the bishops have usual squares. Okay, I could go e5 and then he castles. Okay, let's control the center. This will look like a normal chess position fairly quickly, actually. This will come here and d5 and it's centralized. It looks very, very normal. I think castling is funny. Just a rook jumping over the king. That looks like a King's Indian attack of some sorts. Yeah, go here, bishop e7 and so on. Yeah, like a ready opening. Let's castle short. I don't know what the best time control is to get games in chess 960 on lichess. I don't have much experience. With d4 I'm trying to cut off this bishop. Interesting choice. I'm trying to go f6 and e5. I don't want to trade more because he's got a bit too many. He's got maybe too many. Okay, that I'm taking. Some nice pins going on here. I'm threatening to use the pins. This could be an idea, and this bishop is also. If he moves the queen away from the long diagonal, I'll just take e5, take g2. Okay, so knight d7 or knight c6 is the idea. I think this one. It's a bit awkward, huh? Awkward for white. He cannot move the queen and everything is tied together. Unfortunately for me, queen to b8 doesn't do much because knight takes c6 is possible. At least that doesn't win stuff. Yeah, he's very much annoyed by this. Okay, I can go h6 and stop this for a moment. Yeah, chess 960 and opening theory. Yeah, I mean, if somebody is really like knowledgeable about lines, like knows everything move by move, this is certainly removed in some way, but don't, yeah, white is running out of moves. I can do all kinds of improvement moves and he's stuck here. You can still use pattern recognition a lot. There's no difference there, that you have patterns and ideas, like, yeah, concepts that still apply. And knowledge is still helpful. Not so much of move by move stuff, but understand concepts. Like here, for example, like g6, I try this to get play on that long diagonal. Oh, Marco Rico is taking a long time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if d6, like you usually would play, is good. It kind of blocks this knight, but okay, I have to play a move there. I can easily overthink. Okay, so this is a tempo, and probably a fairly useful tempo. Let's get there. Yeah, I'm on that a4 pawn. Okay. Yeah, good night to Christianson 93. That was probably a weird way to pronounce it. So, okay. I intend to play h6. I take here. Okay, I'm going to push this back. And now, yeah, bishop here is interesting. Putting more pressure on e4. And now I can try to win a4 here. So I'm winning this pawn, right? Ah, okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, mented drone. So I have no opinion. Yeah, you mean I should start an arena on my streams? Yeah, why not? It's not a bad idea. I don't think I will do one tonight. I'm not going to stream for a super long time today. Also have to get up fairly early. Knight c2 earlier won the exchange. Really? I didn't see it. Knight c3. Okay, he's attacking my pawn here. I know this looks very strange, but okay, I'm still attacking this. And he cannot take on e5 because my queen is on f2. Okay, so I'm going to take. Okay, now that's a good tempo. A good tempo. Knight e6, maybe. Yeah, I just keep everything covered. Gift me the pawn. I want to checkmate here. I'm always in for those stupid tricks. I can't help it. I mean, tricks is really a bit too much for that. Like one move mini ideas. Okay, anyway, there is not much that white is threatening, I think, so I might as well try to snatch a pawn. Knight b5, yeah, the a file. He tries to mate me on the a file. Oh god. That's pretty bad. That I didn't. Oh, I have no time. Huh. I was expecting rook a1. I thought he wants to try to mate me on the a file. Knight d5. And knight c5, I've got queen c3. It's not a big issue. Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Not good. Not good. At least that is increment, so I'm not just losing on time. Position is extremely critical though. I saw that it was hanging, but I wanted to free the position somewhat. Not good. 14 seconds. Oh, here's the check. Oh my god. Very nice job here by Marco Rico. That looks bad. Bad, bad, bad. Yeah. What the heck? Very nicely done. Hey, he leads 2-2-2-2. He beat me 2 times. I don't know what time control, what was that? Anyway, no, I don't want to rematch. Sorry, I just want to see some other challenges. So, Chukcha. Probably not. That looks untidy. Let's go Dutch. Let's go Dutch. Yeah, that looks a little bit like a Leningrad Dutch with F5 and so on. It looks fairly okay. Yeah, white can castle long now, right? That's a funny way of doing it on move 4. But I do this. Gain space. Gain more space. Well, that's a pretty awkward pin, huh? Let's see, maybe I can bring my knight here back to to cover it. Maybe knight c5 is an idea, actually. What a wacky position. It looks extremely strange. I absolutely hate this pin. I absolutely hate it. Feels like I'm losing material every second, yeah. Okay, I really want to go g5 and break this pin. Please. Yes, so I got this in at least. I don't know if it's good though. Oh. I did not, repeat, did not see this check. Ah. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, he's got e6, I know. But I've got e3. This is not super clear. As long as there's the pawn on e3, white is completely cramped here on the king side. It's not entirely clear. So I can castle long here also. Probably will play queen g2 and no. Yeah, there's f5 in good squares. It is not enough. It is not enough, unfortunately. I totally blundered. D takes e5 check. Sorry. What? Who takes there? I was just like pre-moving bishop takes f5, like every normal person would play that. And he didn't. Okay, that's fantastic. Now I'm a rook down, right? What a crazy game. Yeah, anyway, it seems like I'm too tired to play anything remotely decent. Yeah, that was a weird... That's weird. Shukcha. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably just resign, but as long as the position is somewhat knight here is somewhat weird, I'm not doing this, just not resigning. Yeah, but there's really nothing I can do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nicely played, Chukcha. So there's one more challenge here for a 960 game, and after that I'm going to watch a couple of minutes again on that match. Then I'm off to bed. 1 f3. B3, okay. What if I just blast everything open? He tries the same. It's probably bad. The bishop takes, actually g7 is hanging. Pooh. c4 is also hanging. No Mu bot, I think I would need to install a bot, and I don't have a bot installed. Yeah, hello to old Scratch. I can take here. I don't know if it's good though, but I'm going to take it. Such a weird position as usual. Maybe I should have played knight out to try to take with the knight. That was probably stronger. So let's castle. The weirdest thing about this position, the knights in the corner are just like so awkward. Yeah, okay, I got some play against e2. Rook e1 seems likely. And you can actually argue that this wasn't such a great idea, to be honest. Knight on f4 is a bit unstable. Okay. Tja, not so easy. My pieces are not well coordinated. The whole time I feel like I could blunder something because of this non-coordination. This maybe knight b7 even. Huh. Just want to open for the bishop. Okay, very sharp. Yeah, queen h4 is close. It's close to working. I'm just not sure what it actually threatens. Okay, so just take here or no, that didn't really work out. E3 can just take. Yeah, maybe he could have taken the knight, but I have a good attack. It's not like I have nothing. It's not it wouldn't have been a forced win or anything like that. Oh, that is 3-0 actually. Okay. No, I'm not playing well at all. Oh. I still could get in trouble because of the long diagonal. Oh, he just resigned. That was very helpful. That was very forthcoming. Rook g1 is kind of, yeah. Okay, so before I end the stream, I'm going to have a look at this match. And it's still close. It's just close. Magnus is leading by 7. It's not... He had a huge run, which we witnessed, and after that it was more points for the Penguin gem. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really much into chess variants, so I don't have a clear opinion there. If you should implement new ones, or I don't play much myself. Chess 960 is not really a chess variant to me that much. It just, I mean, it has regular rules and nothing crazy, just the different starting positions, but like introducing new pieces and things like that, not much for me. I think Crazy House can be quite fun, but I have no expertise. Yeah, I've played some games, but I'm not good at it or have any particular idea how it should be played. So King's Indian, bit of a weird line. Nicely played here. Magnus is trying to round up this pawn, and probably he will get it. Rook a5 is an additional idea. Yeah, here we come. And c5 is dropping. This is actually a strategically nicely played game, at least idea-wise. I don't know if it is tactically sound what Magnus is doing. Yeah, but he's getting a couple of pawns and will definitely have some compensation. The bishop on d4 is immensely strong, and well, I think that was a bad idea. Now black is probably winning. Maybe he was anyway, but here it's very likely. Yeah, that was a nicely played game by Magnus. Yeah, I've got a Carlsen structure, but Carlsen is going for the f3 e4 approach, getting a nice central advantage. Yeah, it looks like white should be somewhat better. I'm not sure how much better. Sometimes those positions can be extremely resilient for black. Yeah, like if black gets a blockade on e6, it's all fine, but yeah, that looks too active. 97, yes, 96, and now black is pinned, yeah, all over the place. Knight f4, nice shot, but does that work? I can still just put more. Yeah, now knight c5 wasn't working anymore, but taking. Tang is defending this really nicely. Rook g7. Oh, this is even stronger. Yes, nicely done. Yeah, nicely done by white. So Magnus is leading by 9, yeah. I'm not in a library, this is just my office. And yeah, I'm getting rid of books all the time. I only sold 40 or 50, I think roughly 40 books last Sunday. Just don't know what to do with it. Just too much. This is all chess. Yeah, I've gotten rid of many books, chess books, and I also have gotten rid of basically all of my novels, because I felt some years ago that I'm not going to read any novel twice or 3 times or whatever. So I basically sold everything that I had, which was really a good thing to do. I had hundreds of books, and yeah, now I've got a much leaner, let's say, setup at home. I don't have that much stuff. d4 is hanging with check. Wow. Queen takes f6 is a mate threat. Yeah, is the problem. And now counter attack by black. Really nice. I don't see a win. It's really, really well defended by Penguin. Yeah, at the end he couldn't hold it, but it was really a great defensive effort. Oh, that looks good for black. Nice shot. Yeah, black looks fine. Yeah, white's position has one issue. It's just a bit loose. Yeah, the king on f2 is loose, and it should. Yeah, I also read some books more than once, but you know, if you're sitting on hundreds of books, I don't know how many I had, but it was a lot. You really think, oh my god, yeah, do you really need all this? Are you going to read all this 3 or 2 times? I don't know. So I was just making a clean cut. I also sold all my CDs some years ago. I've had roughly 1,000 CDs, and I simply sold them. I did get digital copies of everything I really liked, and the rest I just got rid of. Yeah, this looks nice for white actually. White has this double pawn, but it gives additional space. It's not easy to play for black, but I noticed that here Andrew Tang is really excellent at defending positions with no time on the clock. It's really amazing that he's holding on in some of those bad positions. Really nice. I'm not saying that he is in bad positions all the time. I mean, it's very open, but he's really holding on for a long time in situations where he's under pressure a lot. Like this game, he was really in trouble, and now you think he's better. Maybe. Yeah, black is better, I think. Maybe the G pawn will do some trickery. No. Yeah, Carlsen might win this on time, yeah, because a lone knight can win. Yeah, sure. I also would. It would be fantastic if they would play a somewhat slower time control. I absolutely agree. Yeah, I think after this game I'm going to call it a day. As mentioned, it was really a long weekend. The Sunday was very tiring. We had a league match, and we lost this match by the narrowest possible margin. And it was pretty. It's always a bit of a exhausting, let's say. But if you lose a match, like again by half a point, it really feels like, oh my god, what a waste. So let's see if black can hold the draw here somehow. No, Magnus gave away another pawn. That should be a win for white, for Andrew Tang. Yeah, that looks... Bishop and knight mate would be fun, but white has too many pawns. And he wouldn't do it in 7 seconds. It still continues. Oh, Carlsen is really quick with the mouse. That's crazy. How many moves do they make? And rented wrong. Ah, crazy. Crazy. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It wasn't such a long one, and it was a bit of a mixed bag. I still hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll be back certainly next Monday, maybe later the week. Friday could be an option. I've done some Friday streams lately, but it's too early to say. I don't know when, how it will work out. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you'll make it next time. Bye bye.